is made from Chrome Digizoid, which is like the lamest thing in Digimon for me. It's like a name.
I love it.
Sounds like what the fucking Zords from the Power Rangers movie are coated in.
Andros, this sword is coated with Chrome Digizoid.
It doesn't say anything about him being related to Andromon, so I don't know.
I saw a really bad TikTok about Power Rangers the other day.
Oh yeah?
But it made me laugh because of how, like, because you know, it's Power Rangers and it was very specific, so I was like, I get it. But it's this guy who's like Jason when he finds out what happened to Zordon, and it's this guy walking up to Andros, and he just clotheslines him and just starts screaming at him. You killed Zordon! How dare you!
I'm looking into it. He definitely wasn't 02. You were 100% right about that.
I remember he was in it. I just don't remember if they like edited the Crest of Hope out or something. I have no idea where I'm going. Also, take a look at Pekmon and tell me you don't see Hirobi from 01.
Man, I try not to like Toku tweets anymore, just because I'm a weirdo. But yeah, like 100%. Like, you nailed it. I was like, yeah. I'm actually, it's weird. You posted that tweet, the first one of that tweet with like Aruto and Pulsemon and that, while I'm writing a video about what video game characters I'd give Digimon partners.
Smart.
I was like, Bunny Dragon.
You know what? We get that a lot.
We do. It's weird.
I think maybe my brain is on like a 3-hour delay or a 4-hour delay. So once you think something, that's when I'm like, I got it.
I got it. It's happening.
And then I'm like, Karn, and then we both at the same time say like, we should make pies, but they look like Terriermon, and it's like, whoa.
Whoa, dude, that's crazy.
God, I've already been here. Crap.
Yeah, I get lost in these dungeons. Like, oh god.
Oh no. At least I need an ambush this time. Windclaw.
Nightmon and Rockmon and that. Is it Rockmon? Yeah. Are those Digimon that I'm like, no, it's not Night Chessmon. It's not Pawn Chess.
It's Night. Just Night.
Just Night.
Good night.
Good night. So how's your VB game going? What you got going on right now?
Oh yeah, I'm working on my my second Pulsemon. He just evolved to Examon or Exermon, whatever it is. Earlier. I'm trying to get
very nice.
Anything but Kazuchimon before my Agumon and Gabumon DIM show up.
I am currently on a Sleepy Greymon because the thing that makes, and like I understand they don't want people cheating / overworking themselves, but it annoys me that your hard missions for the day or your missions for the day are tied to both Digimon.
Oh.
Or at least tied to whenever your Digimon, because it resets at midnight, but it doesn't reset if you turn the VB off before midnight.
Oh yeah, I've been kind of...
So you can go like a whole day without trophies?
Yeah, I've been kind of cheesing it.
Yeah, I haven't set the clock back since that first day, but I'm getting tempted because I'm just like, I at least want to get... Well, my concern is that I think that might have been the reason why I couldn't transfer Shivamon back to my app, as there was some time fuckery, although people have said that doesn't happen with theirs, so I don't know.
No, yeah, mine doesn't do that. That's not it.
But I'm so frustrated. I got Waggarumon today.
Nice.
And then I'm like, okay, I'll do some trophies with Great, and he can't do any more trophies. Great. Brilliant.
This question's asking us about your favorite Digimon, Karn. Listen up, who has a silver body, white wings, and the move Disaster Blaster? It's our boy Shakuamon?
Yeah, he's a Disaster Blaster.
How dare you? I need a Cards Against Humanity card that says Shakuamon with a question mark.
That's what we should do. We should resurrect Cards Against Humanity and do an entirely Digimon game of Cards Against Humanity.
All those TikToks of it's the 6th round of Cards Against Humanity and no one's having fun anymore, and it's like, yeah. What would you least like to see in your bowl of pasta? Bugs.
Yeah.
A condom. Oh, I know who said that one.
That's one of those games where, like, everyone was super into it for, like, I don't know, a year or whatever. And then I think simultaneously, well, most people, there's still some people that are like, we should play Cards Against Humanity. And I'm like, no, we shouldn't.
Absolutely not.
Everyone just had the brain tick where they just saw through the matrix of what that game is. And it's like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. You ever played Bad People?
No?
It's so much better than Cards Against Humanity, and everyone should get it. It's, oh, God, I have no idea where I'm going. But basically, everybody gets an identifier card, and then you flip one of the question cards over, and it's like, who is most likely to rob a bank, and you vote on which of your...
yeah.
I was just here, god damn it.
It's the LP tax, man. It's just that you're talking, it's not direct thought. I believe in you.
It's okay. All right. I don't know if I've gone down this one. I think I've dropped off every single one.
Possible. Oh, yeah. And then I think left.
Left? Yeah, I think this is right.
I think I did this puzzle. Puzzle. Nah, goddammit.
I don't think I've gone through this one yet, so let me give it a shot.
Have you heard of the sort of mini role-playing game, Everyone is John?
No, I have not.
I don't know if it's like, it's probably, I don't know, maybe it's offensive to people with DID, but I don't think it has to be. But basically, rather than role-playing individual characters, or like real characters, you each role-play a personality inside the brain of a mentally ill guy called John. And like, you, rather than like being like a sort of rigid class sort of thing, it's like you just have, I think you get like 2 feats that you're good at, and then a sort of goal for your personality, and it can be as like fucked up or as normal as you want it to be. It's a very stripped back basic role playing, but obviously you're all controlling the same body, so like one person might punch like a, you know, like someone that's annoying them at the grocery store, and then the other personality takes over, and they're like, ah, for fuck's sake.
I would absolutely play that game.
Sounds so good. Scarvy sent it me the other day, and I was like, that's amazing.
I love games like that. I haven't played, you know, stuff like that in so long. Thanks, COVID.
I know. I miss IRL stuff. We finally started opening up again. Oh yeah, I got my we didn't get a vaccination, and I was like, this is bullshit. What's going on? It turns out they just didn't assign us to a vaccination center. So we could have just been waiting forever if we didn't ring up.
That's good. That's good.
But
by the time this comes out, both of us should be fully vaccinated.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
So,
well, it depends, because I think it's a little bit longer in the UK. Between, it's like 4 to 6 weeks between the first and second dose.
Oh yeah, ours is like 2 weeks. Both of mine are already scheduled.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've got the 7th for my first one and the 28th for the second.
Dude, the second I get my second one,
that's 3 weeks.
I'm gonna be like licking lampposts.
Dude, I'm gonna be finding cats.
Oh,
painting them white, putting little lime green gloves on them. Having the time of my life, you know.
Getting reports of a serial cat fucker. He was found in the street shouted, "I'm invincible."
Listen, that's what the whole vaccine's for, right?
Right. So like, you fuck cats.
It's like, what's the point of the vaccine if I can't do that, you know? I've seen so many of my friends on Facebook have posted things like, just got my first vaccine shot. Anyway, beep boop, computers, Google. It's like, all right. Good one.
Bill Gates in my head, man. Let's go.
Good one.
Pretty funny.
2 months ago, if I got my vaccine like 2 months ago, I would have made that joke. I keep kicking my...
Right, exactly.
I think my mic is standing on. I apologize.
That's cool. I think what people actually like is, you know, mic's getting kicked. Like if I really like, you know,
just
cough into the microphone.
Punching you. If you punch your microphone, the waveform looks really weird.
Just stop beating the shit out of your microphone of the LP.
Oh gosh. Okay, I think I think I know where I need to go.
Maybe it was right. It's the right here.
Once we go through this one, I think this is where we need to go. We need to go to the right one.
Yes.
That's the only port I haven't been through. God damn it. Hold on, let's go back. Have I gone through the upper one? I don't remember.
Maybe? I think we came in through that one last time. I might be wrong.
Nightmon, go away.
This way we're going to be able to scan him.
I'm done with you.
See you later, fucker.
I like how running away you just do the old Vine meme, the green. There we go. I think this is it.
Yeah.
It's either this is it or this is a dead end.
Shout out to the one person in the comments that's just been like, ah!
If you were to go to the... Actually, all the comments have been very nice, except for that person that hates the side pony.
Yeah, shout out to that person. Everyone else is... Oh yeah, shout out to the response has been pretty good to the LP so far, hundreds of views, which is more than I thought it was gonna get.
Right. When I saw that comment, that was just when I ran out of quality content. I got teary eyed. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, man, that feels pretty good. So thanks everyone, I appreciate it. Now, have I got anything that I can ruin the mood with? Yes, probably.
Well, I think once we get out of this and we can go to the Digilab, I can get a Gatomon, so I'll be distracted the whole...
Tweet a few... my tweet a few days ago, or a week ago?
Which one?
You know how I make notes in my phone so I don't forget stuff?
Yeah.
One day, a week ago, I woke up and I was checking my phone for notes that I'd written, and at some point before I'd fallen asleep one night, I'd written, when the queen dies, make your stream title, Queen Died, lol.
Oh, Christ. Queen died, lol.
Lol.
I can't remember who it was. It was one of my coworkers. I had to explain to them why people didn't like the royal family. She's like,
it's weird, man.
She's like, but they elected them. And I'm like, no, they didn't.
No, we literally didn't. And the Welsh especially didn't. The English at least historically wanted them. The Welsh just had to... imagine if... and to, explain this for Americans, right?
Go for it.
Imagine if your dad, right, existed.
Okay.
He's your dad... He was, he's your blood, you have a historical line to your dad, that being him being your dad. And then one day, the neighbor's dad comes in, kills your dad, and goes, I'm your fucking dad now. And you just have to pretend for 100,000 years that he's your dad still.
Sorry,
That's what happened to the Welsh.
I think Hagurumon is...
He's gonna come, dude.
He's like, quick insert into the hole in my back.
Bag. Have you seen that TikTok guy? It took us this long to get... I know we talked about TikTok already.
Yeah.
The guy who, stitches with, girls doing whatever. He's just like, baby darling.
Oh, God, no, I have not seen that.
So fun. It's a character, but they'll just be like, "Nya, itchy knee." It's like when, your Discord husband or whatever doesn't give you nuzzles. Oh. He's like, "Baby darling, you'd best start respecting daddy."
Oh God. I think you talked about this last playthrough, but the only thing that's keeping me hinged to this earth is the Ohio Oni-chan guy on TikTok.
He's so good, dude. He's so good.
Ohio?
He's the best. It's him and White Claw Gabe.
Oh my God, I love White Claw Gabe.
Absolute fucking king. Fuck yeah, Saturday night. Fuck yeah, KFC. Oh.
There she is.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
What's up, girl?
How you living?
Won't need these.
The thing is,
none of these
it's probably a bad idea, man, because, we're going to be stuck with a champion for the rest of the Let's Play.
When I did my Switch playthrough of Hacker's Memory, out of pure spite, I kept Shakuamon on my team the whole game. I got him up to level 99. He's the only one that in my just normal playthrough, I did the competitive stuff to boost his stats so he would be on level with the rest. And he put in work. My dude was a tank.
I love how fueled by spite you can be.
I am a being ran by spite and the Ohio Oni-chan, man.
It was that day. It was on Discord or Snapchat or whatever. Where you just sent us, me and Hunter, DNA Digivolving into Jakuamon.
You were streaming when I sent you that.
Oh, that's right.
Because you were doing the. I remember you doing a react stream, and I was like, I got something you can react to. It was like 2 minutes before you were about to end it too. I was like rushing. I was like,
so good. Oh god, I think at least you made me the Angemon, so you know
exactly.
It's all good. Broadway's on fire.
Yeah.
The Nakano Broadway. I know this one. Yeah.
Air conditioning is too hot. Oh, are you?
Look at this Chad. Tired Chad, actually.
Is this me?
Does look like you.
I could rock that shirt though.
I feel like that like high collar frat bro look. It's a real shame that frat bros in the mid 2000s ruined it because it's kind of a vibe,
right? And like they also ruined that color shirt too.
Yeah, I got a little bit of salmon on my new hoodie, and I was like, I'm glad that it's kind of color block. I'm getting really into color block, but they don't make those kind of hoodies for fat fucks.
It's not fair.
It's not fair at all. I need Teddy Fresh or. Not James Charles. Someone to make fat boy color block hoodies, please.
Please.
Because like I buy stuff off Amazon and I'm like, okay, cool. It says it's for fat fucks, but then it turns out it's like Asian.
Oh like, yeah, Asian extra large, like, and they're like, I feel that. I think we got some Digimans we can convert. Oh, just the one.
Sunomon.
What's up?
How you living?
We'll put you on the farm.
Put him on the farm.
Send Sunomon to the farm.
No.
I'm sorry. I think it's the top floor we need to go to. Don't know why I took the stairs, not the elevator, but I've already committed.
Gotta get those steps in, man.
Exactly. I gotta get my Pulsemon to Digivolve into Super Mega Ultra Pulsemon. Mm-hmm. I was wrong. Oh wait, no, I think it's in the cafe. Yeah, I was right. Ah.
Oh yeah, I remember this quest now with the little cap thing. Yep.
Yeah, Wanyamon.
Wanyamon, that's it.
Put my wife on the team. She deserves it.
Oh yeah, dude. Ah, she runs on all fours. That's cute.
Hold on.
My wife.
And then we do... There we go. Perfect.
Truly.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in
what
your
you doing
ear.
After this, huh?
Eating trying to get into.
Sick. Me too.
Oh, it's all good.
After all those fights with champions and whatnot, this was a nice breath of fresh air.
Like, oh, I just got to kill little jelly babies? Nice.
Oh.
Does America have jelly babies?
I don't know, but I'm not a big jelly candy person, so could
So you know, like gummy bears, kind of, but not really. Imagine if gummy bears were in the shape of children.
Oh, we have Sour Patch Kids, but
yeah, so that's like I can stretch the idea of like teddy bears and stuff, but like it's kind of fucked up that there's just child-shaped like candy.
Right. I mean, first they're sour, and then they're sweet, so that's why it's okay to eat them because they're sour, and you're like,
right. If your kid's a piece of shit, you could eat it.
In America, it's legal to eat children as long as they're annoying.
Yeah, I wish that were true. I fucked up like 2 giant bags of Sour Patch Kids when I was at Lambo's.
Oh, they're so good.
It's like terrible for my mouth, but oh my god.
It's like you eat like one and you're like, you gotta eat like 2 to get used to the sourness, and then after the third one, you're like, okay, this is nothing, so you can just oh, ultimates.
Right. Uh-oh. And like I've got a very low like sweet tolerance. I'm much more of a savory person. Like I can eat like 10 burgers, but I can barely eat like 2 donuts.
I'm gonna swap out my wife. She's got very low HP.
Good shout. But those Sour Patch Kids, man, I fucked up a whole bag, no problem. It was a big one too.
Lambo loves those Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, he's super into them. That's what got me into them. We have them over here, but like I don't, only at like cinemas usually.
Oh, don't talk about the
Don't
movies.
quote me on that. You know what? I don't miss the movies because UK cinemas are fucking ass. I think we talked about this as well. But oh my god, I went to what did we go see? Oh, the Charlie's Angels reboot. Which, by the way,
Oh yeah, me and Maggie saw that.
you know, I mean, It's like one of those movies where like I didn't think it was that great, but it's also hard to get mad at it because like Charlie's Angels has never been like the best thing ever. You know, it's always kind of been shitty.
Yeah, I kind of wish they had just leaned into the like badness of Charlie's Angels a little bit more.
Right.
'Cause I grew up watching
100%.
the Charlie's Angels movie and the TV show.
Yeah.
So I went in expecting a lot and I fell asleep like 4 times.
But those like most of your theaters have like nice, comfy seats.
Oh
like,
yeah.
That ain't the case over here. They're like bus seats in most of the cinemas where I am. There are nice cinemas, but they're like less common.
Before COVID, a theater by me shut down just because they didn't have comfy seats and no one went there anymore.
Don't fucking blame them.
And I mean, like, I felt a little bad, but at the same time, I was like, oh, I haven't been there in like 4 years because every time someone be like, you want to go here? I'm like, no, those seats suck. I want to recline. If I'm spending $13 on popcorn, I want to be comfortable.
Right. That's one of my fucking biggest regrets when I was in America as well, is I never tried the popcorn that you put the butter substitute device on.
Oh, dude. So good.
We don't do that over here.
Oh, that wasn't Willie's or whatever the Wanyamon's name is. Quest.
Willie.
Dylan. I got you pushing pencils again, eh, Dylan? Alright. Am I done now? I did the
I don't
two
think you
quests.
could get away with like the sheer severity of 80s/early 90s icons who had fucking ridiculous voices.
My goal one day is to have a voice as recognizable as Arnold Schwarzenegger. So at one point,
Honestly.
I'm just going to have to just start doing a stupid voice and committing to it for the rest of my life.
I don't think you would have, but have you ever heard of Chris Eubank?
Oh, the name sounds familiar, but it could just be because I had a substitute teacher named Eubank, and the teacher ended up breaking both of her legs, so he was our substitute for like the rest of the year, and he was really cool. But no, to answer your question, I have not.
So Chris Eubank is, in every way apart from the awful crimes part, the British Mike Tyson.
Oh.
He is a phenomenal boxer, like of his time. Super good, and this is his voice.
It's a beautiful summer's day. The breeze is
It cut out.
stupendous. I'm fine as well, thank you.
Oh, hold on.
It's a beautiful summer's day. The breeze is stupendous. I'm fine as well, thank you.
Oh no. Oh.
He's just very. I'm Chris Eubank, and he just wouldn't want to make fun of him because he beat the fucking shit out of me.
That's true. But I mean, it is very Mike Tyson-ist.
It's very, like, in very many ways, the British Mike Tyson. So funny.
Now, I probably could have done this from the beginning and not had to do either of those quests if I just talked
Oh god, it's this one.
to... Yeah.
Oh god.
This is not going to be a good time. So if you expect us to read the story, we're absolutely not. When we get to this part in Hacker's Memory, we'll pay attention.
Bringing the fucking ghost shit into it, I was like, okay, there's gonna be some cool. Nope. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I'm gonna have a cheese puff because I can't stand this part of the game.
I'm going
It's
to
not that
take a
bad.
big old drag of Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
I don't know why I said
so
drag like it was a cigarette, but...
Good. Just someone trying to, like, you like inhale like a cigar or a cigarette in a movie. They just inhale Dr. Pepper and choke on it.
Rolling back to movies a little bit, because I could talk about movies all day, or movie theaters. Josh Kuhlman is correct. But did I ever tell you about the funniest interaction I ever had at a movie theater?
No.
So when I saw Avengers, not Endgame, what was the first one? Infinity War?
Infinity War, yeah.
When I first saw Infinity War, I told my friends that we should get there early because you should always get to the movie theater early. I'm very anal about that. And they didn't listen to me, and we were late. Long story short, we were late, and we did not get seats next to each other. So it was me, Maggie, my girlfriend, and then my two friends. And there were 3 seats next to each other, and then there was 1 seat by themselves. And I was so mad at them that I was like, I will take the seat by myself because I don't want to be near you guys right now. Because I told you we needed to be here early, and the 3 were in the very front row, and that's the worst spot. So I was like, let them have that. I'm gonna sit by myself 2 rows behind them. I think I just gotta talk to these people. Let me figure out what I'm doing before I continue this story. I just gotta check the occult club. They're probably just around here, I think. But so during the movie, my girlfriend is she's not quiet when she goes to the movies, which doesn't bother me, but it bothers other people. So I can hear her clear as day, 2 rows behind her, talking to my friends about things that happens in the movie. And there's that scene where Star-Lord just ruins all the plans and starts like bashing Thanos in the face, right? And I just hear her go, "Oh, you idiot! What is wrong with you? Oh, stupid!" And this guy next to me whispers to his friends and goes, "Yo, is this chick ever gonna shut up?" Had I been in a better mood, I would have been like, "Excuse me, sir, that's my lady." But, you know, I just saw Spider-Man die next to some random old lady, so I was not about to say anything.
Oh my god, that's so good. That's my nightmare, is being like, obviously they didn't do it to you, but being like, oh, should get a load of this guy, and then they're like, oh, that's my boyfriend. I'm like, oh shit.
Right. I've had that. I've had people say stuff to me before, but I'm never allowed in a movie theater unless there's like no one there, and then it's like, okay, if you're seeing this movie 3 weeks after it released, and we're one of 7 people in this movie theater, you're gonna get mad about somebody like laughing a little too hard.
Yeah, like I'll laugh and I'll like, do that or whatever. If something happens, I never talk. And like if I'm gonna check my phone, it's like the brightness is all the way down to basically 0. Like I'm very like, people who are like unnecessarily noisy in cinemas annoy the fuck out of me. But the first in about 10 years, and obviously the last because of COVID. There's a few movies I saw after it, but Endgame was the first time in ages, and I guess because British people are more reserved as well, I've been in a theater that had one of those like yo moments when spoilers for Endgame, when the hammer gets lifted, and I was like, I've never been in a room that's been like this before. This fucks.
That was amazing. I
so good.
I crave that feeling every day.
Yeah, it was so good. The perspective. So obviously it's not supposed to be like...
I was just about to say she looks like a giant next to us. So for anyone wondering, for some reason, we got transported to a parallel world and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember. Anyway.
The random main quest that is supernatural... I'm presuming there's digital explanation at some point, but for most of the game that I played, they just never addressed the fact that, oh yeah, there's ghosts.
You have to play the sequel to understand why this happens.
Like, what the fuck, man?
My Endgame story, I saw it on the day it released, and then I saw it the next day because Maggie wanted to see it with her friends, and I wanted to see it with my friends the day of. So I just saw it both times because I was like, I'm sure I'll like it enough to watch it twice.
Yeah.
So I already knew what was happening the second time I was watching it, and I'm an emotional person. So I cry when things happen. So when I saw Endgame the first time, I cried because I really love Iron Man. And when he died, it made me sad. Spoilers, but I mean, if you haven't seen Endgame at this point, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Well, if you haven't seen Endgame and you care about Marvel movies, that's your own fault. Anyway. But the second time I saw it, since I knew it was happening, for some reason that was making me cry even more. So like it was the part where like Thanos is like, I am inevitable, like leading up to that part. And Maggie looks over at me, she's like, oh my god, are you crying? And I'm like,
Oh, what happened? Cyber Sleuth closed out.
what the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought the game closed down. The game was making fun of me too. It was like, you cry, baby.
I mean, that does sound pretty pathetic, and it would be absolutely crazy if the almost exact same situation happened to the other person that you're talking to right now.
The best part was...
Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry, just the best part was after I was like, it's sad, okay? Because like it was just a fight scene, so she was curious why I was crying at a fight scene, and then this guy behind me goes, I could hear him whisper to his friend, yo, this dude cry in front of us crying like a bitch.
So I didn't have that, but I saw Endgame like release weekend with my dad, and then Mum wanted to see it, so we went to go see it a couple of days later. And like same thing. I was like kind of like, oh god, that's pretty sad when like Tony, died, and I was like, god damn. And then I just kind of like welled up a little bit. And then I went to go see it with my mum, and there's, like you say, the same bit where Thanos is like, I am inevitable, and I kind of remembered, and I kind of went, oh,
like, no,
and like
it's
had
real.
a little lip tremble, and then I was like, oh god, I can't cry it, and then I look over, my mum's like misty-eyed, and then I'm like, I'm okay, and then the old cap thing happened, and I'm like, oh.
I don't think I will. Oh.
I'm not even that attached to these characters. What's happening?
Man, that was a rough day for me.
Yeah.
Very good day, but a rough day.
It was that, and then like Far From Home came out, and the scene where Peter puts his hand into the projection, and I'm like, and he's like, oh no.
I love that movie.
I like the MCU Spider-Mans. I don't know why people are like...
It's because they're too obsessed with Tobey Maguire.
I don't mind the Tobey Maguire movies, but I don't think they're that good. I think people are prequelizing them pretty hard.
Oh, I used to be all on the like prequel memes train, but it's the same two jokes. Anakin, I have the high ground. Get it. There you go. That's every prequel meme.
Literally.
Like, yo,
someone gave me a full deconstruction because I like jokingly was like, it's fucking stupid that in the span of 19 years, the Jedi go from like the most known like monks that like are part of the political system to Han Solo being like, what the fuck is a force?
Yeah, that's great. That's weird to think about. When I first saw Star Wars, I saw the prequels first. So I do have like a little emotional attachment to them. Mm-hmm. So when I saw Darth Vader for the first time, I was like, I knew that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker.
Right.
So as I'm watching the original trilogy with like my sister or something, I point at Darth Vader and I go,
Skywalker, not Luke Skywalker.
I'm like, let's Luke Skywalker.
Anakin.
Yeah, Anakin. I'm dumb. Anyway, I say, oh, hey, that's Anakin. And she goes, what? I just completely spoiled the movie for my sister.
That's my biggest problem with the prequels, is that like they ruin themselves and the originals. Not because like they're bad. Like I have like a certain soft spot for them as well. I watched Revenge of the Sith before it came out on an Oscar screeners thing that like got uploaded to the internet. They used to get all the time. The piracy game used to be like, you'd be watching a movie and then 4 minutes in it'd be like, preview for awards consideration. You're like, wow, someone on the Academy leaked this. Okay. Or some whatever bullshit. But yeah, the prequels mean that watching Star Wars in any order is no good no more. Other than like the weird order that you can do where you like watch episode 4, then episode 1 or whatever. Okay. Because if you watch it in number order, you go in to Empire Strikes Back knowing the biggest twist, which you're going to know anyway because of pop culture, but let's just assume you exist in a vacuum. Or you then go and watch like all the original 3 and then jump back and you're like, Darth Vader's this little fucking idiot kid? That's not fucking cool at all.
Right?
Darth Vader hates sand. Wow, what a fucking compelling villain.